What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing a little craft project today with my Ignik propane tank. As you see, I made a kind of glow-in-the-dark jack-o'-lantern that's going to hang off the back of my truck here for Halloween. We'll go step by step kind of on how I did this, and yeah, kind of fun. Kids think it's really cool. Add some Halloween flair, and love a like, a subscribe, drop some comments on what you guys are going to do, what you've done in the past, and maybe some ideas for, Christmas and the holiday season coming up. Check it out. So as you saw, we're gonna get a little festive with our Ignik propane tank here that I use for camping, overlanding, etc. And we're gonna turn this thing into a pumpkin. So bear with me. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna prep it, paint it, and I don't know. Thought it would be kind of fun. I mean, it's a propane tank. Hangs off the back of my truck. If no one else, my kids will love it. So let's get these stickers off and let's get to sanding. So first things first, we gotta there's an Ignik sticker on the front, and then there's some warning sticker that we pretend doesn't exist on the back. So I've got a little scraper here. We'll see how I have no idea how this will come off. It might just peel off, truthfully. Yeah, it's just gonna peel right off. We don't even need anything. I think I'm gonna do this, I don't know, every holiday, every season. I don't know. I don't know what I do for, Christmas, but maybe I can make something fun. I don't know. Maybe you guys have ideas. Otherwise, during the summer after this, it'll probably turn into a Lego head. We'll see. So let's, I'm gonna try to get this off without leaving any residue. That's the hope here. And then we're gonna scuff it and lay down a base coat. Just gonna use all rattle cans for this, so don't think it's anything special. But I do think it'll be quite fun, and I think my kids will think it's really cool. So, as a dad, that's what we all do, stuff for kids. So let's see. Since these are, I assume, I don't know if they're powder coated or what, but they've got a decent, real slick surface to them. So I'm just gonna scuff it. All right, with some 100 grit there, it's nice and scuffed up. I'll get a rag and some acetone and clean it off. Then we'll start taping off the nozzle here and getting some paint laid. All right, so we are fully scuffed up here. I actually used a Ziploc, or just a little Ziploc bag, and a zip tie to mask off the nozzle. So we're gonna give this a go. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but that worked really well. No tape, no nothing. I don't need to tape anything else off. I'm gonna hang it from the ceiling here and get to spraying. So I got my propane tank dangling precariously here with some low voltage wire, which I use to really paint everything in the garage, or hang everything in the garage. But we're gonna lay down some black paint on this. We're gonna use my favorite black paint that I have, which is PFI Metalize. I use it for everything. That's what I painted the frame on the truck with, if you've seen that. So, but this is by far my favorite automotive paint that there is. Covers really well, super durable, and cheap, very cheap, especially when you consider like the price of what Steal It and some of that goes. This is like actually cheaper than Rustoleum off the shelf. So check it out, guys. I'll throw a link to Amazon in my in the description here. Let's all right, so got one coat done. We'll come back out here in a little bit and throw another coat on, and then get to we got one more thing to do, and then we'll start masking. So I'll catch you in a second. All right, coat 2. All right, so that's it for the black base coat. Got 2 coats of black on here, PFI Metalize, that primer. We're gonna have to let it dry overnight, and then we're gonna make this thing glow in the dark, or at least the eyes and the mouth glow in the dark. So we'll mask it off. Well, we'll paint. I got some glow in the dark paint. I have no idea if it's gonna work. We're gonna try it out. We'll mask it off then, and then spray the whole thing orange. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited for it. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Guys, welcome back this morning. We've got this completely dried out, dried to a nice matte finish. It covered really well. There's a few scratches you can see through it from when I scuffed with 100. But overall, really happy with the base coat here. This is where it's gonna get kind of interesting. I'm gonna throw some Rustoleum glow in the dark. I have no idea how this will work, but if it works like the lid worked when I turned off the lights last night, it's gonna glow pretty good. So I'm just gonna lay some down here, I think on this side, and for when I mask it off, so the eyes and the mouth glow. Stuff's like $19 a can, so I hope it works, because that's more than I've paid for everything else I bought for this. So would kind of be frustrated if it doesn't, but we'll see. Cover fairly well. So we're gonna do like 3 or 4 coats of this just to make sure we get a really nice, good base on there, or good amount of, you know, this glow in the dark. And then what we'll do next is mask off for the eyes and the mouth of the jack-o'-lantern or whatever, and spray the whole thing orange. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I've got like 3 coats on here now. I don't know if it's real easy to see, but there's a slight gray tinge to it, I'd say, just from the clear coat. And obviously with glow in the dark, it's gonna have something. I'm gonna get a 4th coat on here, and then we're gonna let it dry completely, mask it, spray orange. All right, I'm gonna call that good. And we're gonna let it dry, mask the jack-o'-lantern, and spray it orange. All right, guys, we've got glow-in-the-dark laid, black laid, and I've rudimentarily made myself a stencil here to make a jack-o'-lantern. I'm not an artist, it's very clear, but we're gonna try to get this to work. All right, let's start spraying some orange. All right, 1 coat of orange down. We'll do a few more. There we go. All right, we're gonna throw 1 more coat on there, and then peel off the stencil and see what happens here. I have no idea if this is gonna hold up. I have orange paint all over the floor, so I'm sure my wife is gonna love me for that. We're gonna call that good. I think I'm gonna give it a minute or 2 before I start to try to pick off the stencil. All right, so let's see if I can get these off without causing too much problem. There we go. Check that out. That is so freaking cool. I am stoked about that. I'm gonna let it dry completely. I might throw a coat of clear on it, I'm not sure, but that is rad. I've got it. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That's how I turned my my plain white Ignik 5-pound growler into a glow-in-the-dark jack-o'-lantern. Again, drop a comment, let me know what you're gonna do to yours, and you know, ideas for the next holiday or what I should do next. And again, really appreciate you guys. Would love a subscription. I'll see you again next week.